good exercise, especially for people who are crooked in their squat or just unbalanced in the hip with a coordination issue here with the lateral part of the hip. So band around the knees, and mini band or one of these. You're going to get your feet probably somewhere around hip width or further apart. And when we go to squat, you're going to see I'm going to try and break that band. So that didn't come from lifting my toes. That comes from there, here. Drive it with the outside of the hips. Slowly come into the squat. And see where there's a breakdown here, where there's a problem, okay? If the knees are coming in or one side struggling to come in, and we go back up. We try for work for a little bit more range each time. We never give up on trying to break the band. Break the band. Maybe work for 10. And we're just trying to work for a small bit more range each time. Really working to stay active here. Okay, so a little adaptation on a clamshell. We'll try and get you to put, let's say we put the left foot forward, right leg up on the wall. And you can see in this position that my knee, I haven't allowed my knee to come in. And as that hip lifts, so as I abduct the hip, so I fire from the glute here, out I come. I'm trying not to let the knee be pulled with it, okay? So this exercise should look like out, in, right? So we might do 5 on this side. Remember, trying to make the hip abduct without letting this one come with it. And then we'd swap over, other foot on the wall. Get that strong position, weight in the leg, and then again, abduct through the outside of the hip, back in, and out. And sometimes it helps to keep the hand on the muscle that we're trying to use, okay? And again, watching for the knee getting dragged with it. So 5 of them each side. Okay, a little small variation on a reverse lunge. We're trying to try and get the front leg to pull in the hamstring. So you see when I step back in that reverse lunge, ideally I want this leg to pull me forward, pull me up and forward as I come up through. And sometimes you can be over-reliant on that back leg. So to make sure that this leg isn't the dominant driver, I can turn the foot down. And you see this takes away the ability for me to use the back foot. Up I come, back down. And this control means the front leg is working a lot harder and the hamstring is working a lot harder. I'm going to swap it over.